Stage 1. Take the old cable tie. I've cut the top off. Then we're going to liquid black that round and put the rubber boot on the top like that one. So we've got the liquid black on now. Now comes the messy part of getting the cable tie on. That one was an utter bastard. Cable tie kept coming out. So there we go. Finished off the other one. And this one is always going to want to be coming out a lot more. So with a bit of luck. And why is the first one a peach and the second one's a beach? That's better, solid now. Look at that. It fits. Even with that gap. They're in there, fully in. I reckon that's about all I can do for this episode. The weather won't make up its mind. These are the outside bands. Just giving them a first coat. Looking pretty good. Nice black colour. They'll go on the outside of the pond, and what they'll do is they will hold in the liner as well through the top, and they will also be able to sit the edging on the top of them. And they give a bit of extra support on the outside, stop it bowing out. And it's getting damn hot now. It's cold a minute ago, cloudy. So yeah, just giving these first coat. It's not come out too bad. I'm no graffiti artist, but that's done. I'm not even sure if they'll need a second coat, but I'll give them one anyway. And then once I've got those sorted, we're then stuck. Just got a few more bits to get for the pipe work. After that, it's the window that's holding me up, stopping me doing anything. So that is gonna be priority number 1. Window, window, window. Chase up Luke. Though Dad's convinced he's now gone away, which is not good. The liner will go under here, so they'll also hold the liner in, and then the top edging will go on there and we'll screw up through. So that looks pretty good. So like I say, first coat, let that dry. It says an hour, leave it dry. It's touch dry within half an hour. I'll leave that for an hour. I've got some bits and bobs to go and get. That should be for the UV, and get me up round to the backy shower. A few pipework fittings, and after that I am totally stuck, because the thing that's holding me up now is the window. These guys are doing alright. Settled in nicely. Now unfortunately the backhoe is still deteriorating. So I think the kindest thing for him is to go sleepy bye-byes. I can't look at him anyway, it's too upsetting. I don't think it's fair to see if he's not going to recover from that. It's too catastrophic. His tail's all gone now, and where he's swimming, or trying to swim, he's taking the skin and the scales off of his tail, what's left of it. and it's pretty much down to bone, so well, the underlying flesh has took all his skin off. So I think the kindest thing to do for him is pop him out his misery. There's also the smallest Kijaku as well. He's showing signs that he's going to go into the same thing, whatever's going on with that echo. And he hasn't grown one little millimetre, so I think I'll put him out the misery as well. So I'll get some koi sedate in a bit. Going to Brian's in about an hour or so. Get some of that. Put those two fish sadly out of their miseries, and see if we can eradicate whatever's going on from the tank so the rest of the fish don't suffer. And I have tried absolutely everywhere to get some methylene blue, and nowhere stocks it. So I might try online later on, see if we can get some delivered. And apart from that, we can't go very far until that paint dries. I'll put another coat on that when I come back from Brian's. Turn them over and do the other side. And then once I've got the pipe work, if the weather holds off, we'll fiddle around with that on the UV. And that'll be as far as we can get without a window. Slot cutting. Excuse me. So right, that's the first part of the UV done. Got my extra fittings, so if you look inside there, the pipe goes in there and goes to that, which then screws into the UV. Now, for some reason, that's as far as I can get it to go, and I've tried two-handed, twisting it, and I've literally hurt my wrist doing it. Same on that side, and that side I even cut the thread down, because I thought, if I cut the thread down, that should go together then, but it bloody didn't. So all I'm going to have to do is probably just get some liquid black into there, to those two gaps, because there's no way now that what I was going to do was unscrew them, put some plumbing tape around it and put it in. That was what I was going to do when I first got them, before I even screwed them in, but there is no way that thread is going to turn with plumbing tape inside it, so it's going to have to be good old liquid black. Shouldn't really be needing to take this off, but if I do need to take the UV off, then I just undo those, take it off, pop it out. That piece of pipe will actually be soldered welded in, so the rubber boot will come off. And now I'm going to drop it. Hang on 1 second. I do things and balancing and film with one hand is a nightmare. Yeah, so almost a disaster then. So yeah, that'll be soldered welded inside, so I can literally just take off the rubber boots, pull out, and we'll just undo it and then just pull it straight out, and that will collapse the pipe work. So the next stage is to go the next pieces of pipe. Now that one, the right hand one, is going to be the one coming up from the pump, and the left hand one is going to be the one going to the backy shower. So I'm going to cut these bits of pipe, get the other fixings, and we'll see how we go. I'll come back to you in a bit. That's what we want to see. Spot on. You can't get any more level than that. And the battle I've just had with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws in each one. The battle I've just had with that. All because you can't fit the drill in this gap. Doesn't go. That's the base of it, so you can see how much gap there is. Literally about 10 inches, and the drill don't fit. Well, it fits, but it basically touches the pond before you even got a drill bit in. So it's all had to be hand screwed. I had to screw it in, and I got so far, and I couldn't turn it anymore. And I realised that if I want to get them in further, I unscrew it all, and then make the hole that where there was a pilot, make the pilot hole bigger, and that would take the pressure off of this bit of wood. So the only one I was screwing into was this piece of wood. So they are a little, and they're solid enough. Yeah. So it was easier for me to turn the screw, but it was still taking me my full weight and the whole arm and my shoulder and everything just to turn the screw at the end a quarter turn. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, there we go. I'm happy with that. You can't get much more level than that. So that's the UV done. The next bit, put the U-bend on to make it come straight up where we are now and into the backy shower. Now that is alright. I had to put a couple of bits of wood underneath, get the right height. Got that other piece of pipe, it's too short. That piece is slightly a bit longer, but hey, we're getting there. Alright, it's time for dinner. And then time to pack away. So, take you around. We're getting there. You're getting there. So, there we go. Looking good. Unfortunately, I didn't notice that somehow got pulled off. I'll have to sort that out. Put a bigger screw in. Sort that out properly. Take the backy shower off and sort that out. Do that tomorrow, make sure everything's perfect. And then I think what's going on there? There's a few little creases to line out, but overall we're doing alright. That's put on tomorrow. A skimmer line. Get that. I'm going to need some more pipe, definitely. Bugger. Oh well, it's one thing. Who sort it? Alright then, let's get some dinner. I'm starving. Literally starving. Alright, food. Alright, hello beautiful people. So this morning I got up, took the dog out, and a few other little things around the house, and then my body was saying, my legs ache, my arms ache. So I want to have a little stretch out on the bed, and the next thing I know, it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think with all what we've done yesterday and the day before, your body was saying I need to take a break. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Have a rest. I'm running out of jobs to do anyway, so we can get this bleeding window sorted out. So I'm going to have a chill out day today, what's left of it, and we'll carry on tomorrow. So I'll catch you then. Well, hello beautiful people, and welcome back. We've had pretty much like a week off due to the fact that Luke's gone on holiday, and we came to an absolute grinding halt. We ran out of money to buy any more bits to continue what we were doing with a little pond, and we ran out of jobs we could do because the window needs to be cut out. So what we did is we give this tank a clean. We've done a few bits for holiday shopping, some clothes and stuff, and as you'll notice, this tank's looking pretty empty now. That's because sadly the little backhoe was getting worse and worse, and his skin was falling off, and I just couldn't bear to see him suffer. So used a bit of sedate, we put him out his misery. Also, one of the little Kajakus was going the same way. He wasn't feeding, so we popped him in with the backhoe, and they both went off to fishy heaven together. But the good news is, the Kajaku that was showing similar signs, we popped him in the sedate, but not for as long, and we got the wound kit out. I got a brand new wound kit, went and brought one, proper one, NT Labs, and we treated both sides of this kite. If you'll show us the sides, he was getting pretty red on either side. He's not going to show us either side of him. Yeah, it's a bit of glare, but yeah, he's healing up nicely. That was quite a big wound on that side there, and as you can see, it now only covers about 3 or 4 scales. So hopefully by the time we go away in a week's time, you can join the other guys in the pond, and that will just leave 6 in this tank. The little shower's not quite ready yet, he's still struggling to take sake, so he can stay in. We'll give the tank a good clean out again, even though it's only just had one, so it will last through the holiday. And all I'm doing now is waiting for Luke to finish work, and then we'll go round and pounce on him like a lion on a zebra, because I need this window doing now. We can get that cut out, we can get a few more bits and bobs done, hopefully get the liner in before I go away, and then should anything happen to the tarpaulin while I'm away, with the window being in and the liner being in, we should be okay with whatever rain's thrown at us while we're away. A little show up, it's not doing a lot, you get fish like that, and the Sankey as well. It's quite a nice pattern. It's just this 2 pecks. Makes him look like a shark. And the little orangey one, which we don't actually know what it is. He was supposed to come out orange with a white face and white fins. I don't think he's going to do that. So that one, Sankey, and a little shower. If anybody would like those 3 fish, you don't care about size, growth or quality. What is that noise? What is that noise? I feel it's making a funny noise. What is that noise? Yeah, it just needed a tap. And that's my engineering skills. It's making a noise, give it a whack until the noise stops. But there we go. So this little Kijaku is coming out quite nice. Nice apple slices down his body. And then you've got the normal Magoi version, Kijaku. Just need to get a bit of size on you, mate. Right, so let's go and get the pond ready for Luke to come in. And yeah, once the window's cut out, I can show you the hole. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. So Luke has just done in 5 minutes, literally by hand as well, what would have taken me the best part of the day to get wrong and ruin. Cut the window out, and I'm sat in a chair, and that's the perfect height. So let me just go up, give you a little. Oh, look at that! Absolutely brilliant. It's going to look so good now. So there we go, one window finally cut out. I can't believe you've done that quick. So the next thing to do is to smooth all these bits up and move that bar to where the window's now going to fit at the right height, and possibly use that batten there to go at the bottom of it. So I've got a nice solid bit for that. Do this and put that somewhere like that. I don't know if you can see that. Somewhere in there, and then the window's got a nice thing to sit on, rather than using several of these which don't actually touch the framework. And I'll use these somewhere else, but that looks spot on. That'll hold it. Yep. Probably make the, yeah, probably put a little bit thicker insulation there, just so it's the same level. I've got some of the inch stuff left for that. Oh, I just can't wait to get the window in. Yeah, we'll get it all in and get the window in. Possibly do that tomorrow and get it all cleaned out inside. Get the last bit of insulation on, and then go for the underlay the pond liner, and then the pond liner itself. I just can't believe how brilliant that's going to look. I think it's the perfect size. It's not too massive and it's not too small. And when I sit down, it's literally at eye level. There's no having to go all the way down here to look for fish, or all the way up there to look for fish. They're straight in front of you. Awesome. We can now get to the finish line. It's going to be another couple of episodes probably. Couple of parts. But yes, the project is now completable. So, 7 days to go. Probably use the weekend, and after the weekend, and I'll concentrate on getting ready to go away. Got some food shopping to do, got some more clothes shopping to do, got the car to sort out, and the car to get packed, and off we go for a holiday, which we have desperately needed. But that looks brilliant. There's a slight air gap there. Maybe it's because it's just been cut. I'll have to fill that in with some silicone. Maybe it's because there's not enough pressure in the wood now. I'll get that sorted. A few of the creases to iron out around the back. So if I can get the pond liner in before I go away, that will be a success. Then I can come back off holiday, glue all the pipe work together, put the finishing touches together, and show you a finished pond eventually, not just a building site. So, I'm super happy with that. I'm glad that I took the technical difficulty of it away, of having the recesses, and the actual potential of the actual wood rotting away quicker than it should do. Still solid. A little bit there. That one, I did have a little bit of a bow in that piece of wood, but other than that, I might even be able to knock that in, but it's pretty solid. Can't wait to sit here and enjoy fishy television. Koi TV. Yeah, brilliant. Right then. Let's get this sandy thing out, a mouse, and give that a clean up. Alright, catch you in a bit. Well, sanded all. We've got a nice little taper now. It matches the bottom. It took me quite a while to get this top bit to sit right and screw back together, but that, just need a little bit more there. That looks pretty good. And there we go. One window slot. So I think we're going to leave it there for today and this episode. Come back with a new episode where we'll be putting in the window, possibly the liner, and definitely get the rest of the insulation sorted out. We've got to get this top layer, you get that siliconed in first, do that one as well, redo that. Seems to have been a much bigger gap there. So I'll get some silicone in that, try and get this one to pinch a bit more together, and then we'll be on the inside with this button that we're going to use. Just slot in there nicely, and then we'll get possibly one of the metal ones either side and across the top, so that that's got a bit of extra support running along the back of that. So get one of the metal straps across there, get the two at the side, and then we're going to have the two black ones on the outside, possibly where those holes are. I might go over the actual edge of the window frame just so it looks neat. And then, yeah, we're doing alright. So I will catch you in the next episode, which will be part 11. Hopefully there won't be too many more parts, probably part 11, 12, and then 13 is when we're hopefully filling it up with water, testing the whole system, and that will most likely be when I get back off holiday. So, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and join us again when we can get this window in. So, for now, see you later.